See you. Funny though. See if anyone comes in. Because this is important. Couldn't watch the end of that. Lies, lies, lies. See, these people who didn't believe in it, now they put it on TV. Hi, people. Have you seen ITV? ITV. If you can get ITV on your iPlayer, if you've not just seen it, whoa. What have they just said there? Complete shite. Exactly. So all these people, these sheeple who sit watching TV, oh, let's call Trump a conspiracy theorist and he's the one starting it. Did you see it? And everyone who can wake up to the fact that they know over here is going on the same thing with the government now can watch that and see that Q is real. Because at the end of the day, why would mainstream media trying to put out that Trump's a conspiracy theorist now because they all hate him and Q's not real? Did you see it? Oh my God, I was laughing my head off. They said Q. I've filmed it. Oh God, I was laughing my head off. See how they're trying to do it? Because it's coming out. They want people to think it's a conspiracy theory. Oh my God, it was hilarious. Yeah, bring it. It was like, yeah, they were talking about false flags. Well, they are false flags. They were talking about the woman at the end, the feminist woman, and she said about black people and how she reckoned it was a conspiracy because we all know it's real. They were bringing crack in black communities. Well, we know that's been happening. So they just put it out there, absolutely laughing my head off. So all these people that were on Discords I've been on going, oh, it's not real. Well, oh, it is real because if they're putting it on mainstream media, and some people will know who I'm talking about, do you believe mainstream media? No. So why are they putting it on mainstream media? Oh, yes, that was absolutely hilarious. Let me just show you a bit of what they said. Oh, my God. Look, they just did this. Q. They've asked over here, or mentioned it, but they're trying to debunk it, saying it's not real, saying, oh, his Q matches up with the Trump tweets. Well, it does, because he said tippy top, and he said tip top, he said it before. I think he said more than tip top, and it was the picture where she's got, oh my God. Oh. And they've even said about Obama, saying they've said that Obama isn't really American. He shouldn't have been American president. Well, hey, he's already been said on camera that he's from Kenya, so he's not American. So why are you lying? That's on YouTube. That's on YouTube. ITV was shocking bias. Exactly, all about Trump. Absolutely wetting myself. I was like, here we go. I have to put it out there because you know what's coming. Watch this.
What is the theory of Q, or QAnon, as it's often called? Out of the dark of the deep range and into the light of the deep strange, cometh the hour, cometh the art midnight. Charlie Wells in the left seat for the flight tonight. Delighted to be with you. What a program we have in store for you.
ITV reporting on conspiracy theories.
Station dedicated to conspiracy theories. And today's discussion is about Q.
Just put this on ITV now. That's me laughing.
To some Americans, Q is a powerful force for good. A secretive individual who drops clues online. Who is burrowed deep into the bureaucracy to save the president from his enemies. The idea of Q is exhilarating to Trump supporters because as
Let's listen
the
to it.
president is investigated for alleged collusion with Russia, they believe this mysterious figure...
Exactly, that's why they put it out today. So the sheep will sit there listening to this thinking it's a conspiracy theory.
Certainly the view of callers to this radio show.
We don't really know who Q is, and if we did, we wouldn't tell you, but we believe it is a military intelligence team or somebody in the Trump administration.
How many Americans are actually engaging in this idea called Q?
I would say the reach is actually worldwide. It's not just in America. It's really about
What we've been
freedom
saying.
worldwide. That's the message.
The Q messages appear on forums known as the chats, and its followers believe these posts prove that Q has a direct line to the president, shown in specific phrases that Trump uses.
One thing they brought
One
up.
of the really
They've asked who Q is.
and ask Q, if you're really part of the Trump administration, get the president to say tippy top. So the
times tippy-top shape.
And so whoever Q is, they've proven themselves to have access to the president.
Despite the insistence of Q followers, it was not the first time that Trump had used that phrase. What's more, there does not seem to be any evidence of a link to Trump, or even that he's ever publicly commented about Q.
No, he just signs it. Oh, he has.
But who is absorbing this? Is it the young, the vulnerable, and the gullible? The answer is actually deeply unsettling.
Deeply unsettling.
South of Dallas.
Dallas.
One Q follower.
I've already brought JFK up.
How was your school? How was your day?
Lisa lives in suburban Houston with a firefighter husband and a son who is heading off to college. It's the all-American family, but with a difference. Lisa lives and breathes the Q conspiracy. You're really embedded
I am embedded.
in the Q phenomenon.
I am embedded in
Right, so,
learning what's real.
anyway, what's happened, people, is if you've got ITV, iPlayer, I don't know what it is because I don't watch telly. My mum told me this was on because she's heard me going on about it. So, ITV in the UK have decided to do a half an hour Trump wars on conspiracy, making out he's a conspiracy person, he's throwing it all out there, this, that and the other. They've gone through the JFK, they've gone through every conspiracy, the LA shootings, fires, weaponised, all this, making out it's Trump saying it to keep everyone in fear. Or what a black woman says at the end, yeah, you know, telling the truth. She's like, yeah, I believe they got crack in this country, you know, and put it in the black community. Well, we know they did. Talking about the government is corrupt. Well, we know that over here. So you people who don't believe in Q, if you've just watched that and you're still not getting it, because at the end of the day, they've just put it on mainstream media news. And what are mainstream media news? Do they tell the truth? So they're all trying to debunk it, which is a load of crap, because at the end of the day, they mentioned one thing about, oh, Trump said tip top here. That was meant tip top or whatever it was. That was mentioning one of the key posts. But he said that before. That wasn't the only one he tweeted. He tweets all the time. They're trying to put out to the sheeple, in case they hear about it, don't listen to it because it's a conspiracy. And they said it today. They brought it out today. Oh my God, please go and watch it if you can get ITV bloody player thing and watch what they're saying. Absolutely hilarious. They've asked who Q is, basically. They brought Q out. So even though they're putting it out saying it's a conspiracy theory, they're putting the Q in people's brains over here. And all those people that might have been umming and ahhing about it will be thinking, shit, they've just mentioned it. They mentioned 9/11. Loads of people over here know they're saying that half of America are the big conspiracy theories. They even showed a picture at the beginning of a UFO going over. They were talking about the moon landings, obviously, all the conspiracies. Absolutely hilarious. ITV are garbage, just like BBC, yeah, all mainstream media. So the people who, especially in this country, who are on the Tommy thing and all that and said it's not connected and they don't believe in Q and people are shouting out it's rubbish and it's on 17 now. Does that not make sense that they're trying to debunk it on telly and they're trying to say it's a conspiracy theory and it's rubbish and it's mainstream media? Think about it for those who might be watching, who I've been shouting out to for ages. Absolutely laughing my head off. I had to go and watch that then. Absolutely laughing my head off. Laugh out loud, and little do they know they're getting the word out. Exactly. They're getting the word out by like dismissing it, but still they're putting Q into all the sheeple that are asleep, unless that was part of the plan, if you get what I'm saying, because then people are going to think, why, what is this Q thing? Like, I'm not being funny, a lot of people who still watch telly, a lot in this country and all over, know about the government, know about politics, know about all that. They're not interested. They know that we're told lies and that. So that's just going to make people who think, oh, I didn't really believe in that Q, it's a bit and all that, I'm not really looking into it. I think it's going to make people go, hang on a minute, mainstream media reporting on it's rubbish, and they're having a go at Trump again and mention it. Oh God, do your worst, because you've just putting messages out there to people now, really, to go and look at it. And when they do hear something about it, it's probably going to make them want to go and look at it. That's all I'm saying. Thinking out loud again. Oh my God. I just had to come on. It was only on for half an hour. Absolutely wetting myself. I was like, because I watched it to see if they'd mention anything about Q, and I didn't think they would, even though they have mentioned it in the papers a bit ago with the JFK Jr. thing. I've been watching the parade. I haven't seen anything yet. I don't know if I'll see anything tomorrow, because like I said, I don't know how it's going to come out, if it'll be hidden in the parade and we'll see it before the 25th Sunday or whatever. I don't know. D5 is coming. Oh, God, yeah, it is. I just laughed my head off. Are they thick? I think what's making me laugh is my friends that think I've gone bonkers watch the news like that. Watch Emmerdale. It was on after Emmerdale. They know I've been talking about Trump and conspiracy. They know I've been talking about JFK. They know I've been talking about Q, and that's on TV. And they're going to be sat there going, someone will say, yeah, but the news said it, so therefore it must be a conspiracy theory because the news said it. I'll be like, how many times have I told you about MSM? This is to my friends, because this is what Finn's Nana says. She goes, yeah, but it was on the news. I'm like, how many times have I told you? And she goes, yeah, but it's on this channel. I'm like, how many times have I told you? It's all mainstream media. What are you going on about? Oh my God. Well, that's my MSM quote for the next month done. What is... Oh God, I was absolutely laughing my head off. Sorry, I just had to report on it. I'm like, it's just going to make people want to look more, well, some people will. And some people who were shouting out it was crap because they haven't researched. And like that woman said on it, she went, oh, all it's about is research, questioning everything and researching, because that is all it's about. Loads of people going, I don't follow it, it's a cult. Some lovely person was saying that yesterday, and I had to message and go, it's not about following. You follow it first and you can get a bit obsessed and you can stay on it, and then you just come off because you know what's going on. It's not a cult, it's not a following. And everyone says, oh, I don't follow. Yes, you do. Everyone follows everyone. People watch me because they're listening to what I say. You watch other people. People follow people. There's nothing wrong in that, and trying to get, you know, different opinions and different talks and what people are talking about and what's going on in the world. So yes, you do all follow everybody, if you know what I mean. Not in a bad way, but he was there to give, the group with the gang was there to give us the breadcrumbs to make us research. So sometimes you don't have to follow Q as much. Like, I don't go and check the posts all the time now. Some people are still on it like that because I know what's happening. And some of us are ascending in different ways, and I've got really tingly weird fingers. You know what I mean? So people who say that, no, you're wrong. And they were going the far right, and I was like, oh my God, it's hilarious. On this day as well, on this day today, which is a bit of a great awakening day. They go and put that out on ITV News in the UK. I just absolutely wet myself. If anyone wants to see that again, if you're American, watch this. Oh, I could not stop laughing. Listen. They've just put this on ITV News. Hang on. I'm sure this is a guy off who's been on Soapbox, if anyone knows. Hang on a minute. That's why I'm finding it a bit weird. Hang on. Where is it? Who's that guy? I've seen him.
Joining a Dallas radio station dedicated to conspiracy theories, and today's discussion is about Q. Who is Q? To some Americans, Q is a powerful force for good, a secretive individual who drops clues online.
He just said, who is Q?
I am embedded in
Who is Q?
what's real.
Oh, I've just deleted it. Oh God, I think I've just deleted it as well. Going on about this, look.
That pernicious lie that Barack Obama...
This is a lie, listen.
Pernicious lie that Barack Obama was not born in America and therefore was not a legitimate president.
He wasn't a legitimate president. He wasn't born in America. He was born in Kenya. And that's not me saying that. He's actually said it on YouTube, which, let's go and see if I can find right now. He said, has everyone seen it? He said, exactly, Conspiracy No More. He said on YouTube live that he is from Kenya. Oh my God. Oh my God, are these people stupid? Let's see if I can find it, unless they cleared it off. Did everyone see it? Yeah, you saw it, exactly. No, he's not. He's from Kenya. He's not American born. No, he shouldn't have been an American president. Oh my God. Obama in Kenya. Is it this one? Is it this one? Let's have a listen. Go. Stupid adverts. Yeah. Yeah, conspiracy. Is it this one? Who's that? This was a few months ago.
It's good to be back. Thank you so much, all of you, for this extraordinary welcome. And I am grateful for your hospitality. I am grateful for your friendship. It is a joy to be back with so many people who are family to me, and so many people who claim to be family to me. Everybody's a cousin. You know, I'm going to just stray from my prepared remarks for a moment to describe for you the first time I came here. I was 27 years old. I had worked as a community organizer for 4 years. I had gotten to know Alma and fell in love with her.
Well, he actually
But
did
we hadn't
say
grown up
somewhere.
Facility that we see today, and cultural opportunities that can empower, they learn the strength of their own voices.
Unable
That's
to
what
visit
Celtic
his
Group
father's village.
means. Powerful voice. Platform, as this center can give them. The young people of this area,
But he did actually say it somewhere.
the different than I am,
And he said 26, but
or I was, on that first trip up to Home Square, and that first night, when I had a sense of who I was, that in our midst right now are going to be.
anyway, it was out there for the people that saw it properly. You know, he's going about, well, when he was 26. I don't think so, mate. We've all seen that. Saw it on Obama. Exactly. So we all saw it. You know what I mean? And he said he was from Hawaii. He wasn't from Hawaii. So hi JP. I've just laughing my head off. They've done every conspiracy theory, obviously, because it was about conspiracies. Twin Towers and everything, talking about all that. Most people in this country know about that. So they've just put all that out on the news. I think it's gonna make people go and have a sniffed around what Q is. Absolutely wet myself. Yeah, MSM is just comedy value now. It is, because you just watch the news thinking, well, I don't watch it, but my mum told me to watch it. And I was like, oh my God, switch TVs off, people. The circus is on. Oh my God. Yeah, it was just saying, JP, that ITV over here, I've just done a half an hour job on Trump saying he's a conspiracy theorist. He's sending it out to America. It's not true about false flags. It's not true about 9/11, even though they talk about and say what the conspiracy is. It's not. They mentioned Q, the guy with the deep voice. I'm sure he's been on Soapbox or something. He went, who is Q? And there's people holding Q banners up, and they go to a woman's house who's, put it this way, they go to a woman's house whose husband's a firefighter. Don't you wonder why she's on Q? And she gets upset as well. Course she's on Q. Course she's on to Q. Her husband's a firefighter. Oh, that just says it. It just, honest to God, if in America, if you can get ITV, iPlayer, I don't even know what you call it, where you can get ITV News, Channel 3, ITV News, of a Trump conspiracy, what was it called? Trump Wars Conspiracy something. They've just played it over here for half an hour, trying to call Trump again, trying to say that it doesn't link up, like, oh, they're saying it links up to, like, Q links up to Trump saying tip-toppy, and it said this in a Q drop and that. Oh, he said that loads of times. It's not evidence. It's like, yeah, it is. He said it loads of times, not just the Q. You know, we all know. But I was just like, oh my God, that's absolutely hilarious. I've just actually deleted what I've just shown you. But there you go. It's out there. It's just been said. I had to come on and talk about it. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Oh, where we go one way. Exactly. Thank you. I don't know if anyone's seen anything in the parades. I don't know when the mayor does the thing and all that, or what's going on, but I've seen snippets of everything. Can't get that. Maybe someone will. I've just put a little bit of it on just at the beginning of this, so I've just deleted it by accident, but it's out there, so you know what I mean. Someone might report on it over here. over there, sorry. I'm just like, of all days, my mum rings me up, oh, you've got to watch it at 7:30 after Emmerdale, because I don't watch it. They're talking about this for half an hour. And I went, well, yeah, they would do, wouldn't they? Because they're trying to put it out to the sheeple. That's a conspiracy theory. She went, yeah, but it's on our, it's BBC. I went, yeah, mainstream media monthly. She went, well, I'm just telling you to go and watch it. I've just watched it and been like, and they've just said, who's Q? And they went, oh, it's just a conspiracy theory. Oh, people are here. And the woman went, it's worldwide. So, boom, there you go. Get it in the people's minds, people. It's either part of the plan and mainstream media are really thick and it's just going to make people look, because like I said, a lot of people know about the Twin Towers. A lot of people have their own theories over here. There's a lot of conspiracy theories of people over here as well, all over the world. So they're just going to be like, ah. And maybe some people that might over here that might have been thinking, oh, I don't know about this because I've been in Discords and where people are, and they're like, I'm not sure. Well, they're putting it in the news, people. And we know what the news are. So they're putting it in the news saying it's not true. Bit funny that, isn't it? Yeah, the normies, I was like, oh my God. Was cooking during real time parade, now watching the replay of the parade. I know, because that's what I mean. I don't know today over there if it's going to be in the parade or if it's going to be the mayor thing, and then it might not come out today, but it might be from today, maybe tomorrow or the 25th, if you get what I'm saying. Don't know how it's going to come out. So I might not see it. You know, I might see it tomorrow or we might all see it on a different day. I don't know, but it's just funny how all these little things are coming out, and Over Here has just put that out and I'm absolutely laughing my head off. Alex Jones was debunking Q again, says Steve Motley, the retired Marine. Yeah, so, you know what I mean? And they mentioned Alex Jones going, oh, because he's part of the conspiracy, you know, making out he's good, which I don't think he is, because if they put that in there, I don't know. We know what, I mean, he's on the thing as a traitor, but, you know, whatever, we all know about that thing going on. So I'm just laughing. I'm absolutely was laughing. Well, you heard me on the thing before. I was like, what? Oh, actually, I've deleted it, but have I put it on? Let me see. Nah, I bet it's gone, actually. Oh, no, here it is, look.
What is the theory of Q, or QAnon, as it's often called? Out of the dark of the deep range.
Who's that guy?
The deep strange. Come at the hour. Come at the arc midnight. Charlie Wells and Let's Seek for the flight tonight. Delighted to be with you. What a program we have in store for you. I'm joining a Dallas radio station dedicated to conspiracy theories. And today's discussion is about Q. Of the night. Who is Q? Is Q real? To some Americans, Q is a powerful force for good. A secretive individual who drops clues online. Who has burrowed deep into the bureaucracy.
Listen to what they're saying about him.
From his enemies. The idea of Q is exhilarating to Trump supporters because, as the president is investigated for alleged collusion with Russia.
Yeah, he has got a YouTube channel.
Mysterious figure.
John B. Yeah. Well, he's on there, ITV. He asks who's Q.
That is certainly the view of
I think he's been on. Has he been on Soapbox or something?
We don't really
Got a dead deep voice.
know who Q is, and if we did, we wouldn't tell you, but we believe it is a military intelligence team or somebody in the Trump administration.
How many Americans are actually engaging in this idea called Q?
I would say the reach is actually worldwide. It's not just in America. It's really about freedom worldwide. That's the message.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Just let me do something. Anyone who's new? Wear that for the rest of the day.
It's known as the Chans, and its followers believe these posts prove that Q has a direct line to the president, shown in specific phrases that Trump uses.
One of the
I don't care.
They've asked who Q is.
And asked Q, if you're really part of the Trump administration, get the president.
How many strikes do you get though? Do you know what I mean? Well, the thing is, if they did, it'll be very stupid because it proves that it's real. Do you know what I mean? You get a strike and they do 3. Well, if that's my first strike, that's all right. But what I'm saying, when they take people off, you know that it's true. You know what I mean? So, just saying, it's only our opinions, you know. It's my opinion. Maybe it's not real, but I believe I believe it's real. Dolly breaking Q news daydreams. Yeah, exactly. I want one. I got this ages ago. Me and my dad ordered one. We didn't know which one we ordered because there's a few different ones. And I ordered this one. We both got ours on the same day. We sent a picture of each other and we both got the same one. And that thing I was saying the other day, and that's what it says on the bottom of it. Nothing is random. Whee! So I better start now that the UK will have been watching the news. I'll have to go around with this on now, walking around. Dun 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 dun. I think I might go food shopping tomorrow with this on. Dun dun. Put in a QAnon shirt and it will come up. Oh my god, laughing me head off. Where did you order it? eBay. I just put QAnon shirt and they came up. I'm gonna do it. Thought, right, you've put it out on the news now. Now people will be like, oh, she's a conspiracy theorist nutcase. Oh well. Depends if you want to go digging or not. So, can I get a whoop whoop? I've not been wearing for a bit because a few months back it was quite thick and it was too hot to wear, but it's gone cold now. So, I'm just laughing. I am laughing. Thank you. I'm like, yeah, it's like, it looks black, but it's not. It's a navy blue. It's a navy blue. So I've got my Tiffany colours on and my Q. Oh, thank you. I'm just like, do people see now? If anyone's on here from the UK, did anyone think, oh God, I don't know what that's about? Now they're putting it on the news. Now people are hearing about it. Whether they believe in it or not doesn't really matter. At this point, if Q is real or not is irrelevant. The researchers and info is real. Exactly. And that's the whole thing when people go, I'm not bothered about Q. Well, don't be bothered about that. When you research, you'll find out the research is real. And that's the point. Question everything and research yourself. That's all it is. And everyone gets their ass out about it, don't they? It's not real. Well, research and you'll find out what's real. Most people in this country, a lot of people, not everybody, knows what's going on in this country. So it's not conspiracy theories, is it? You know. Like I said the other day, Jason Tyler's got a video. Tracy Blackwell was on there, the 3 boys thing. She even said at the end of the video, where we go one, we go all. If anyone's on here in the new and they've started hearing about Q, they don't know, and you hear that where we go one, we go all, and it's written WWGI, where we go one, the initials, that's what it stands for. Where we go one, we go all. We're all in this together, worldwide. It's giving the power back to the people of every nation, all over the world, every country. Do you know what I mean? That's all it's about. So what's bad about conspiracy theory? And a president that's trying to give the power back to the people of America and then to the world, because when America sneezes, the world catches a cold, so we follow suit with what they do. That's what it's about. But no, they're trying to make it, he's just a normal politician, and they always say this and they always say that. No, they don't. He's not a politician, he's a businessman, and that's what America needed. The world needed a businessman because of all the corporations, this, that, and the other that we all know about, us who've been researching. So you can either be right into it and stay right into it. I haven't stayed right into it. I just can see what's going on. Just like Nigel Farage, who's laughing now. Exactly. I said Nigel Farage was good. He's friends with Trump. He knows what's going on. He said he'd come back for Brexit. Everyone's moaning about Brexit. We're going to be out. Doesn't matter what they say. Doesn't matter what's said on telly. I believe anyway, and a lot of other people. They can say that's a conspiracy theory. I just don't think, we voted out. We'll be out. The people voted out. Full stop. So just keep playing it out on TV, because that's what they're doing. Eventually, Q will be either proved real or debunked. We will see. Exactly, and that's what people can think. It's either, we'll find out either way. I believe it's true because we've seen the facts and the people go, oh, give me evidence. Go and research yourself and find the evidence because it's everywhere. But like I said, we'll find out either way. And like I said, if I'm wrong, I'll come on here and say I was wrong for a year. But never mind. Nigel is fabulous. He is. And he talks like Trump. Like, go, you're like a big wet rag of rah, rah, and everyone's like offended. And it's like hilarious. Here's my dad. Oh, D5. I thought you meant something else before. December the 5th. Does that mean December the 5th? Huber. And General Mike Flynn's birthday. Whoop. Oh, is it? Can I get a whoop whoop? Love Nigel Farage. Where we go one, we go all. Exactly. Said Nigel Farage was the only MP that went to see Trump when he first got in. Flew over there to congratulate him. And on Nigel Farage's show, if anyone watches it, that's why it's Trump's voice going, here's Nigel Farage. Yes. Oh, God, it was hilarious. Checked out Joe M. What was his last tweet? I haven't seen anybody's tweets today. I've been watching other stuff, I haven't seen anything. I just thought, you lot will tell me and I'll see other stuff because there's just so much going on today. So, better start wearing our Q-tops, Dad. It's hit the UK. Well, it hit here anyway, but some people are just, it's hit with the people who are sleeping behind the TV. Can I get a whoop whoop? Now they're like, she's a conspiracy theory nutcase. I did have a Q patch somewhere, but that went missing. Don't know where that's gone. Q map's gone missing. Don't know where that's gone. But when you know about it, it doesn't really matter, does it? Too big to type. Oh, it was about JFK. I'll have to have it. Oh, I hate when you go on and it's never the first one. You know how they mess with it and everything. And I'm not getting everybody's comments, by the way, on here. You're not getting notifications, and I'm not getting everybody's comments. Let me have a look on Twitter, as I like to call it. What we're looking at. Also, I've just been watching a Palladian thing, which is really good when you listen to the woman because she's talking about feminism, because the divine feminine needs to come back, and what women have got mixed up with is being a feminist, where they've gone over the top and they're being like men, shaving their hair off, dressing like men, looking like men. It's not about that. It's about the beauty of women and that sort of stuff. I can't really explain it, but if you watch it, which I'll give you in a bit, you'll understand what it's all about. Women should be beautiful. Women should be women. It's not about women being men. Just putting that out there because it was brilliant. Was it this one? On this day, we remember a brave patriot who gave his life to save America. Look at me, I'm like, to save America from the clutches of the murderous, is it despotic? I don't know, global force of tyranny, occupying every level of power. In 2018, we both honour and revenge him by finishing it once and for all. Thank you, Mr. President. Can I get a whoop? Can I get a whoop whoop? Fabulous. Of Twitter ass. Yeah, Twitter ass. It's either Twitter or Twitter ass. And it's fabulous. It's fabulous. Yeah. I'm just like, oh my God, let me read a few I haven't been on. Patriots, thank you for saving us. We commit as a nation, as a global thing as well. And people reborn to earn these sacrifices you have made. We steadfastly pledge allegiance to this great republic, one nation under God, indivisible, is it, with liberty and justice once and for all. Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving means so much more today globally. It's like thank you. Thanksgiving to everybody and everything involved. It's because Q is both rational and mathematically viable. I told you I've got a bit of dyslexia. Since Q is true, when we are winning, even if it doesn't seem like it, that is a very good reason to be optimistic. Where we go on, we go all. Practicing daily prayers work. Yes, it does. Slap your prayers and intentions out there. I do. Let's see what Santa's saying. Has Santa said anything today? Because, like I said, I'm not on it all the time. I don't need to be now. But Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better na do 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 do. Can't remember the song. Do 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 do. I was singing as well today, even though it's not Christmas. What's that? Have yourself a very Merry Christmas. Do 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 do. Joe M tweeted a few days ago, we have already won. Of course we have. We won ages ago. We won ages ago, Dad, didn't we? What's that one? Santa Claus of the United States. Right, what's this then?
Never fading with the sunset.
Just realised what it says, George. And it was George Michael, George Washington, but obviously George. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa. Oh, with our son in Las Vegas a while back. What is this? In Las Vegas with my son. What was this one about? In a. Yeah, I've just put it on now. Does it get out or something? I've not seen it. Yeah, this is Santa of the United States. Well, we're not really bothered, American military, because we all follow Q on here. So if you're not researching it, you're not looking, are you? You'd find the facts out if you watched it. So that's up to you. The facts are there if you bother looking. I didn't actually see that properly because I was trying to show you lot. So, what was that? Yeah, Junior driving. Yeah, it could be because I thought you meant you saw someone get in it or anything. Lamborghini, yeah. See what I mean? I don't really believe in Q because we need facts to wake us up. Well, if you bothered looking, you'd find the facts. Oh, dearie me. It's amazing, isn't it? Don't you think it's just amazing? Lots of things happening today. You saw Trump on the phone going on, and that was brilliant, talking to people. I need to look because someone said they had Tiffany chairs, so let's have a look. Tiffany chairs. Did I miss it? Well, I did miss it. Let's have a butcher's at that. So... And what's the thing with what's his face? Pence giving Putin the eyeball. Saw that one as well. And everyone. Let me just find today what I was watching it on. What was I watching that on this morning? Thanksgiving. Right, so let's have a butcher's at this. Let's wait for it to come on. It's not black, it's navy blue. I don't do black. It doesn't suit me, actually. It's navy blue. I know it looks black, but it's actually it's navy blue, but it looks black. Hi, Colin. Hi. So, yeah, just saying about our TV line, but we all know why. I can't see any chairs. Where are the chairs? Mind you might have seen it on a different channel than me. Let me have a look.
Fantastic job. She, responders.
Oh.
You're doing, but you're enjoying what you're doing. Is it right?
Sir, absolutely. We
There is a chair, but I can't see it.
We are a true economic power, far greater than we were by teleconference and by phone, because you're.
You got to work through the bugs, but they offer some benefits.
Can't see it on the video I was watching, but what an amazing balls day. I rang my dad up, Waxman. I was like, Dad, you need to watch the news. It's hilarious. Wax Dad. Yeah, Wax Dad. But oh, if anyone on the UK is there, did you see it? Did you see it? It was hilarious. Or hilarious. Oh my God, it was so funny. So funny. So, yeah. This book must be the book of conspiracy theories then, mustn't it? I'm just having a nose in it again. Oh my God, it's hilarious. Oh, here we go. What's this? You know, talking about Native American Indians here. Here's a picture. Oh, here we go. I'm just reading randomness out of here. The Ouija board has picked up many strange messages from the spirit world. When the patient's worth came through, she produced literature of remarkably high quality. Who's this? I don't know the story yet, but anyway. American Indians attacking European settlers in the 17th century. Settlers worth Patience. Oh, was that the woman's name? Patience Worth claimed. Yeah, sorry, her name. Patience Worth claimed she had been born in Dorset in the 17th century, migrated as a Quaker to the New World, America, the New World, and been killed by Indians. But if questioned further about her earthly life, she was consistently reticent or something. I don't even know what that says. But that's just, what is this? Oh my God. I don't even know what this is. What's this? Patience Worth. She must have wrote this. Now, I've just heard a song. Oh my God. See, listen to this. This is mad. This book, Lavender and Lace, right? A purple sky twilight. Was I not talking about twilight before? A purple sky twilight. Because didn't they reckon we used to have a purple sky, like a bit like Avatar, like the moon was different or something. Anyway, the purple sky twilight, silver fringed of tremonious, is it? Stars, cloud rifts tattered as old lace, and a shuttling moon. This is what it says, wan-faced, seeking twilight and garden shadows, the liquid note of some later songster, and the scent of lavender and rue, like memory of the day, inclining or something. Pennant's Worth, the 12th of January, 1926. Now, I came across this today. Some of you will probably know, but I didn't. Hi, this is mad. She's just said lavender, purple, whatever. I've just come across it. You know when I'm always finding songs that match up with the day? Listen to this. I don't know this song. I can't sing it. I don't know the tune, but I will say it. So think of that I've just said. You know, we've been talking about stars. Who knows this song? Some of you are a bit older than me, so you probably will know this. I don't know this. Where is it? Here it is. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Right. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Right, just let me let it come on and I'll read it. I'm sure it said something about purple or lavender. Nat King Cole, Stardust. I didn't even know he had a song. I haven't listened to all the songs. And look at the pattern. The stars in the background looks like Pleiadians. And now the purple dusk of twilight time steals across the meadows of my heart. Sounds a bit like what she was saying. Twilight again. High up in the sky, the little stars climb, always remembering me that we're apart. Yeah, we're apart. Coming together. We're not talking about this. Nat King Cole. Stardust, it's called. You wander down the lane and far away, leaving me a song that will not die. Yeah, well, Nat King Cole back in the days were better, weren't they? You wander... Oh, yeah, I've just read that bit. Love is now the stardust of yesterday, the music of the years gone by. Hello. It's not a coincidence, people. I found this song today and I was like, you know, I was talking about Stardust earlier on, if you all were on before. I've been on quite a lot today. Sometimes I wonder why I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. What a frequency. Oh. Vibes, yep. Vibing. The melody haunts my, can't read this properly, my Riveri, I can't even see what that says. And I'm once again with you when our love was new and each kiss an inspiration. Oh, it's Kim Jong-un's here, hiya. Woohoo. But that was long ago now, and consolation is in the stardust of a song. And look at the star system. It looks a bit Palladian, doesn't it, on the video? Yes, I have arrived. Kim Jong-un's arrived. Woohoo! I'm glad you got rid of the nukes. Beside the garden wall when the stars are bright, you are in my arms. He's here. Go and get Trump. The nightingale tells his fairy tale of paradise where roses bloom. Through I dream in vain, in my heart it will remain. Yeah, no nukes allowed. Not in here. Palladians won't stand for it. My stardust melody, the memory of love's refrain. No, but you obviously don't understand anything, so that's fine. Off you go. Don't know where the other bit is. Yeah. So Nat King Cole. See, people come in, they don't have a clue what you're talking about. They started conspiracy theorists after JFK was murdered. Yeah, they did, because the CIA were the ones that put it out. They made that word up to make conspiracy theorists, people who believe, knew the truth, made out you were a nutcase. That's what they made the word up for. Didn't they? As we all know, to make you look like you're a nutcase, so no one believes you. And there we go, ITV's just reported on the conspiracy theory of Trump and the conspiracy theories of Trump. So like, yep. Hello. So isn't that funny? So yeah, so there's ITV putting that out, but that's up to people to believe or not and research and figure it out themselves. Like I said, we'll find out either way, won't we, if it's real or not. But in my heart, I believe it is, and in lots of others they do as well. So, this has got the Loch Ness in it and everything. Oh, Bigfoot's in it and everything. Tell you what, if I go through this book, it'll be hilarious, because we'll have a lot to look at in there and have a big chat on, which I think will be a good idea. Just everybody's different opinions on stuff. Not conspiracy theorists, conspiracy analysts. Exactly, Dad. Conspiracy analysts. What's wrong with people looking at a conspiracy theory and figuring it out and working it out and looking at and analysing it, but they all say we're all wrong? Because there's only one way to think, and that's the way mainstream media think and the left, far left, think, because they only have one way of thinking, don't they? And it's their way of thinking. It's only their way of thinking, and everyone else is wrong, as we can see. Because they won't allow it. That's why they try and shut people down, and they have to throw it out on the news, because that's their realm, innit, the news. So when will they make a new edition of the book to add Q? I know. Where's Wally? Where's Waldo? Where's JFK Jr. hiding? Where's he hiding today, people? You know what I'm saying? They should have had a Where's Wally. What they should have done is they should have the parade full of Where's Wally's, Where's Waldo's, loads of them jumping about, and then it'd be like, guess where he is? Which one is he? Even if conspiracy theories may seem wrong, the culture built around them is so unique, it's worth... Yeah, and everyone talks about it all over the world. So how many people, what can be wrong all over the world? Do you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. It's not like it's one person going, ow. It's just me saying it. It's like, yeah. Comedy, yeah. Yep. But... if you're still interested in the Palladian thing I've been talking about, with the woman talking about the 1950s and how she was talking about how, kids today, and we all know this, can sit on a little, you remember when we first got Game Boys? It started off with Game Boys and stuff like that, didn't it? And now kids we know this, you watch your young child on a phone playing a game or looking at YouTube, they're entranced, and then they come off it and they're all like, yeah, because she said they're getting excited again because they've been sat there for hours. They can sit there for hours dead quiet. They're not being noisy kids. Like she said, I know kids can be annoying when they're noisy, but that's normal. She went through the whole relationships wise with men and women, about pornography. Sorry to put that out there, but it's true what it's doing to people, especially men, because I see a lot of men going on about stuff. It's like, get a grip of yourself. Like, you need to get a woman, you know, you're having all, I'm not even going into that, but people need to get a grip with that. Also, yeah, Rogue, well, if you don't know what it's about, you don't know what it's about, do you? So, and she was also talking about, you know, feminists think that it's all feminists. Feminists have to turn into men and be manly and shave their hairs off. It's not, it's about women being women. And that's what she was saying, and it was really, really good. 1.6 billion follow a conspiracy. Of course you can be wrong. Can't be wrong, can you? If there's that many people following. So, and they've just put it out, Haram, on ITV News. You know ITV News? Do you believe ITV News? They've just put it out saying Trump wars, Q's a conspiracy. They've just put out who's Q, and they've made it into a big, massive lie, like they're already trying to debunk it. Laughable. So funny. But the daft thing is, people who know, they're talking about the government we know over here, so people are going to start looking into Q. What's that got to do with anything? So, where is it now? Conspiracy death. 2 or more people plotting to commit a crime, or, yeah, it's not a crime, is it? So, but the woman I was watching, if anyone's interested in that sort of thing that I was going into, and if you're going on about the glittery hands and you don't know what it means, or you don't know what I'm going on about, that's because you're not on frequency, you don't know what I'm talking about, and you should go and watch it. If you're interested in it, you need to go on the channels that I was asking you to go and watch. Yeah, what's your dad said? Yeah, so, the woman I was watching who's talking about all this sort of stuff, you know, we need to go back a bit to them days. I don't have a TV, so I missed it. Oh, it was hilarious. I only put it on. My mum told me. My mum rang me to tell me, because that's what I mean. All my friends know I've been talking about this. They'll have sat there after Emmerdale and gone, oh, they might be saying it's conspiracy, but isn't that what she was talking about? I thought it was hilarious. So if anyone's interested in, if anyone knows about, yeah, I know there's a bunch of people on the Q movement, but there's a load of people who don't believe it, and they never did. There are a bunch of people in the Q movement, apparently because of the hopes that it will enable Brexit to occur. And, well, it is going to. We voted out. We're going to be out. You watch what happens. If you believe what mainstream media say, then whatever. It's all being played out on camera, so I wouldn't even bother watching it. Do you follow Praying Medic? Yes, not all the time, but I know of Praying Medic. Yeah, I have watched James. Yeah. I watch all the channels, all of them. So if you into the Palladian stuff and all that, you need to go on this channel. Don't know what the name is. Which is really talking about really good stuff on it. Oh, it's not that one. All makes sense. This channel here. The DELUGE, and it's, if anyone's heard of this lady, it's reported Palladian alien contact Barbara. Is it Markarinka? I don't even know what that says, if you can see it. It was brilliant. You'll see it anyway. Is it Pantomime UK TV? Oh, yeah, definitely. Long time, like, yeah. So, what was she saying? It's just amazing what she was saying about, she even talked about alcohol and drugs and all that sort of stuff that gets bad entity. What I was talking about earlier, which some people don't seem to get. This was done this year.
Always do it at night, and they wouldn't do it, and they lose their beauty, and they lose the whole idea of producing beauty and embodying life and protecting life. When I think part of
this is about women. This is what's going on with the women that have gone too feminist and gone like men. It's not about being feminist and being more manly, like she says. Listen, you're going about the divine feminine coming in. Divine needs to come in because too many men have had it. What I'm trying to say is men have had it too much, as in it's been very masculine, as in, you know, warring and stuff like that. And now the divine needs to come in, loving and caring, because men do have a feminine side as well. And I don't mean that as in, I don't mean a gay way, you know what I mean? And then women have gone too far feminist, as in the turning into men. It's not about that. It's about being women and being divine and being caring and being loving and being nurturing and all that sort of stuff and being beautiful and showing your beauty off. It's not, not to, do you know what I mean?
So many women think they have to awaken into this feminism that turns them into men. And they lose their beauty, and they lose the whole idea of producing beauty and embodying life and protecting life. When I think part of a woman's role is to really take on that goddess energy and to embody it and to value life and to use the intuition. Right. And to really make a stance in society about establishing beauty and fairness and that all life is honored. And that's what's coming back.
It is coming back, and also with great resistance. Here
She's
you have
good, isn't she?
more expanding technology, very male-oriented in its expression and also in its design. And yet it affects all of us because now we're all becoming dependent on
Just
this
listen a few
technology.
minutes.
Exactly.
And now we're cut away from the sun even more. How do you see that technological
Luciferians,
interface
I think,
as
a different, totally different word to what we've believed it is.
For myself, I stopped watching TV in the early 70s. It was 35 years ago. And it was a choice. It was a choice because I felt back then even that television was doing something to my mind.
Right, television's doing something to your mind, it is.
I'm not going to waste my time, watching these things. So I do very minimal technology. I don't use my dishwasher. I don't use
Microwave.
a microwave, even though they came with the house. They just sit there unused, really low tech.
This is what she says about kids, because we know this is true.
Very few things. I have to do some of my work on it. I do a newsletter when I write books and setting up events and something through email. But it's not something I look to jump into every day, because to me,
I have to, because I've been trying to talk to people.
I live in a beautiful place. I purposely picked a place where I had land, enough to manage, enough to enjoy and garden and have campfires in my backyard.
Oh, I know about that movement.
And parties on my deck, and that's how I socialize. I really take people and myself out in nature. So it really comes down to a choice.
It does. Nonetheless, if you look at the really large scale, you're talking about children in particular being totally indoctrinated into the use of technology. And I was noticing even you go to a movie now in a theater, and you'll have, unlike even a few months ago, certainly a year ago.
Trump's not a globalist, he's a nationalist first for his country.
First of all, it's your recruitment ad, followed by let's buy this really violent, nasty video game for Christmas or for the holiday season, Hanukkah, for your children. It's followed up with the very thing that's going to program them.
Well, these are all programmings, and the important
Michelle Obama's not running 2020, she won't get anywhere.
thing about any visual art, okay, anything that we start choosing to, turn on and watch for entertainment, our brain waves change, and they immediately drop from, a conscious state into a very unconscious state. And people do that because...
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, LA Taylor. It's been too masculinized. War. I'm not talking about stuff like that. I'm talking about the wars that have been. We've not needed the wars. We know it's all man-made. We need more divine feminine because it's more caring. Because the world needs healing. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what's coming in. So all the people think, oh, it's feminism. We don't want none of that. No, them feminists gone wrong. That gone right over the tipping point and started turning into men and think they all have to be masculine. It's not about that. It's about people being more caring. The feminine side, even coming out of men, it's about going back to love and being more caring. If you get what I'm saying.
And no one's talking about anything meaningful, so they don't know how to discourse or just have fun without, deep inebriation or something like that. So it really comes down to
Mother Earth, exactly. Tattoo, that's what my tattoo is.
Choice. The pictures that are put before us are like living dreams. And they're forms of program, and so those pictures go in our brains, and then we think that's reality. And especially when it's children, the nervous system of a child is not mature enough to handle the rapidity of the data that is coming through. And they think that the speed up of games and
Don't let your kids stay on them too long.
Everything goes and how little it is. Even though it's entertaining, what's happening is that it's shutting down the perception. So that when you see people looking at some little device and the picture's this big, I have a bunch of nephews, and when they were really little, they'd walk into the living room, instead of them being yelling and screaming like sometimes they would be and having a great old time, which would drive people crazy, but they were playing, they'd be quiet, totally quiet, and I'd look around and I'd say, what are you guys doing? and they're all in a trance with a little thing this big. I guess they're called Game Boys. I never had kids, so I don't know. And they're pushing these little buttons, looking at these little pictures. They're totally in a trance.
They're in trance, totally.
Totally in a trance because their brainwave shifts. And
Just
they
listen
really
a
have to
minute.
shift to go down to force your
We all know
perceptions,
this
which are
anyway.
out here, to go down to this little thing and stay there for hours and push these little things. What it's really doing is that they can't see anything anymore. Then they come out and then they're hyperactive.
Yeah, good.
Because too much data has come in too fast, and their nervous systems are not developed to handle that. Until children reach, there's these cycles, every 7 years, it's the Saturn cycle.
7.
So until children are 7, they really need no media at all. None, absolutely none.
Play with the
none,
fairies
none,
and the
none
trees,
whatsoever.
yeah.
They need to be shown that nature
That's what I
is
used to do as a
safe, and they don't
child.
have
That's
to
what we used to
worry
do
about
back in the day, didn't we?
speculations and all these things. They've been around forever. But when people set up a worry, and they say, well, we could get this, and they could fall off the bike, so they need a helmet. We have to put armor on them, and then the ticks could come.
And
then-
antibacterial
yeah, all this
wipes.
stuff and everything.
And isn't that the way it is today? Wrap your kits up in cotton wool. She said something else about drugs and stuff, which is good.
Timeline level.
It's true, the Queen. Yeah, we all know about that, Robert. We all know. We follow Q, so, we know about that. Yeah.
So people are being bombarded with all these meaningful relationships that are coming through time, and they may not consciously remember where they knew someone from, but there's a familiarity, and there's this sense of, I've got to complete this, I've got to do this, and this is what the internet's facilitating with, I guess, sites like MySpace and Facebook, which I've never been on any of these, but I hear about them.
Yeah, looking for fairies.
But what's happening is that people are putting all this data out about themselves, and they're trivializing everything because they want to connect and they don't know how to.
Q is a psyop. Well, most people say that who don't research, don't they? Look at them all coming in now. Hilarious. Where's the other one she said about?
Anymore. And so they've been taught by generation that this computer is going to connect them. But a computer can't replace, and I would think, oh, I don't know. This sounds so working. And you can see we're in this, everything's not working anymore. Why isn't it working? Because people are so corrupt.
People so corrupt.
Okay. They're so corrupt. Everything,
True.
I mean, and it's a choice that we all have to face. We all get this. It's like somebody will say to you, well, if you do this,
We did used to have so much fun. We didn't need computers.
And then you say, well, okay, and then, it looks like a way to get ahead. And then eventually they say, well, I helped you do this, this, and this, and now I want this favor back. And you say, I don't want to do this. And then they go, okay, and then you get set up. I mean, I haven't, but, I can see how it works. And then people set people up for, blackmail, corruption.
We know about
It's
this.
Really, which is not what you paid for it. You're just a factory worker fulfilling someone else's
We're
agenda
factory workers.
to make money and to keep people locked into something, into services that have no heart.
I'll switch it off in a minute,
So
but
these people come in, the doctors aren't psychic, they're not trained to be psychic, they don't have time, they don't care, they don't say, what's really going on? They don't want to look in the soul. So then it's all these drugs, and people get on drugs, and then they don't know what's going on, and they vacate their body, and then this is where we get into entity possession.
talking about drugs
can
and
lead to
drink.
entity possession, and pornography leads to entity possession.
Pornography, too
Because
much
what
of it. It's
happens
not
is
real.
you
It's
grow
not a real
in
relationship, is it?
And your values sexually, okay? Then and then you have sex based on these sort of activities, okay? What I call funky sex,
That's why men do me head when they go on about stuff like that all the time. I've had it on people's discords, and it's like, you need to get a grip.
You open yourself
You get what I'm
wide
saying?
to other entities to come in that want human bodies to, engage in these perverse activities, and they're harmful and they're demeaning.
Yeah.
And the important thing that people must really understand is that sex is psychic energy. It's powerful psychic energy. And pick up a pinch of sand.
So, if you want to go and listen to her because it all makes sense, and she's really, really good. We all know this anyway, you know what I mean? But it's just good to listen to people because she's back from, she's a lot older. She talks about the 1950s and certain things we need to go back to. Like she said, we made things last, like I said earlier on. We were creative, we did this, we were more clever because we had to do things and we had to think about doing stuff and turning something into something else, not just being so lazy. Very good for you. Oh, look at the name. Very good for you. All come in because they don't like it. Not talking about anything you would like anyway, so that doesn't really matter. So, the woman is, probably because someone mentioned something before that they shouldn't have done, which I wasn't even talking about, so we know why they're in it. What was it now? Yeah, that channel anyway. She's really good. Really, 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 really good. So kids should be allowed to have Saturday jobs too. Show them. Yeah, they should be out more in nature. That's what I've said. I know it's hard because I've done it. You put your kids on thingy and then you're like they do. But when you watch a child, they do because they know how to work computers, don't they? Straight away. Because they watch the parents. But you watch them go in a trance. They just sit there like that. And then when they come off it, they're like, because they've had all that information. It sort of sets them off, doesn't it? People know this. He's in here, I think. Bam Bam it is. So yeah. Climbing trees, building, yeah, all that stuff that we used to do when we were younger, making mud pies and doing all that. Now they just want to sit there on a computer, brainwashed. So it is very hard. And if you're gonna give your child something, I mean, I've done it. You know what I mean? When you're trying to tidy up and stuff, make sure it's timed and not that much because it all came in with like Nintendo and what was it called, Tetris and all that sort of stuff. On all the stuff before that, the little games started coming in, and that's how it got us all. Thank God I give my kids chores. I know. See, I did wrong with my first one because it was just. It is hard sometimes, and I'm not going to lie. And sometimes you do it because it's a babysitter, and that's why we do it sometimes, especially. But then again, the world's made it like everyone's busy and everyone's trying to do this and trying to do that. So you've sort of got to forgive yourself, but then try and start reeling it back. Do you know what I mean? And it's really hard. Pads and phones are deadly to kids. Yeah, they are. It can send them into fit. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff about it. But she talks about going into the new age. The stuff I've been talking about, and it's just amazing. It's just great. Yeah. So yeah, I just think lots of stuff going on. I don't know if anyone's seen anything else, but I just thought I'd come on and say that because I want to look at kids and games. I know. I want to look at this book. I want to listen to the end of her. I want to see a few more of her videos and a few more other videos because I just think they're great. On my wavelength. Not about all these certain people that have come in trolling. Not really bothered. You get them in. Probably because I've mentioned the what letter. And then they all, probably because they've seen it on the news as well. It's not real. Like, whatever. It's not real to you. It is to a lot of us. So it doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah. So I'm going now because I've came on earlier. And I'm, going to go and do some sewing now. Troll dust. Love the trolls bring it on. Well, they'll just be hating, won't they? Because we know stuff that maybe they don't believe in, or that they're just not looking at it. Bit like this one now. They just talk stupid, don't they? It's like, what are you going on about? Children. You know what I mean? This is what I mean about people who watch porn and stuff. It's people like this who nothing good can come out of the mouth. That's all they can say. Like they think people are bothered. Go and get yourself a girlfriend and stop being so sad. Deary me. Yeah, got rid of him. Pathetic. It's probably some sad loner. If you went on the channel, it's probably some sad guy. Do you know what I mean? Page, troll, bot, whatever. Whatever they are. They come in, don't they? They come in more when you're talking about that letter, I think, now. Yep, they are. Yeah. That's all. Yeah, the brains are sewers. That's what I mean about the low entity thing. They just try and take people's energy and stuff, and that's all they can talk about is dirty things because that's all they know, really, isn't it? They're just dwelling down there under the bridge. So yeah, you do get paid trolls. Yeah, some people don't believe that. False flags. You get paid trolls. Yeah. It's a bit like this. What's the Man is the dream of the dolphin. Yeah. Stay safe, guys. The truth will come out. Yeah, I'm going now. What was that? The Wizard of Oz. What was this? What was the scarecrow looking for? What was the song? If I only had a brain. Yes, and dolphins is another thing, isn't it? The Pleiadians talk about dolphins, Dad. Dolly, scroll back a little bit. What am I scrolling back to? All right. I told you, some people don't know about the hand thing. I can still see it a bit now, but I'm waiting for sunlight, proper sunlight. I told you, I've had you and about 2 other people that have said it, and everyone's like, I know it's mad. It's mad. But like I said, go and watch T. Taylor's channel, and then you'll see other channels about it, and you'll just be like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, the Man is the... Oh, Enigma track. Yeah, well, she was good. Man is a Dream of the Dolphin. Check it out. And Band Enigma. Yeah, I remember Enigma. That's what I mean. It's all out there in songs and things, isn't it? Like we've said. Hi, you say porn and nasty troll appear. Exactly. It's the... Well, like that woman says, you know, a bit too much of that about people aren't connecting properly because they think that that's real and it's not. It's not a real connection, is it? Sorry, guys, you know, but it's not. So, yeah, JP, told you. People think you're mad. People think I'm mad. What are you going on about your hands? Because people probably see me go like this. Can you see it? Can you see it? You couldn't see it. You could see it last night. And I can see it now. But like I'm saying, it doesn't matter if people don't believe it. If you're seeing it, you know what your own eyes are seeing. I know what my eyes are seeing. So, yeah. And JP, before I go, have you tried going like this? Have you tried washing it off and you're like, what? Maybe it's the feminine divine. But I know men have got it on here as well because they've told me they have as well. So... Yeah, I know it's the biggest government paid thing. We all know that, but you can use it a different way. You know what I mean? You have to put a bit of truth out there, don't you? We all know it. Brent, it's not just Facebook. It's YouTube. It's Facebook. It's Twitter. It's Instagram. It's everything. We all know that. Depends how you use it at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So, you know, we all know that. It's nothing new under the sun. Q's told us all about that as well. So, I will. Is it more shiny? Well, I think that's because I was doing that, you know, and all that sort of stuff. Listen to Enigma. I will while I'm sewing, sewing. I will. I just, yeah. Information download. I will. Is that what it's called again? The what was it? The dolphin. Got me Tiffany blue. Well, it's supposed to be blue bow. So... Yes. So, don't forget, if you're wondering about the hand things, you need to go over, if you're into all this stuff, you don't have to, I'm just saying, if you're into all of it, you need to go over to T. Taylor's channel and see if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, you don't have to watch it. It's not your path. But we are all on the same path. The Cross of Changes is the album. Oh, thank you. I'm only on YouTube. Yeah, a lot. I mean, I came off a lot of stuff and then went back on because I was trying to put other stuff on and trying to put a bit of truth out there, you know, for the sheeple. So I went back on it. I don't use it for what I used it for before, as in, you know, people put pictures of the kid and all this, that and the other. So before you go, how was your curry? It was nice. I don't normally have a lot of curry, but I had a bit of sauce and that in and chicken, blessed it and all that sort of stuff, you know. So Sailor had their CDs for a long time. Maybe I don't go. Yeah, and if you're going to use something, use it to put truth out. You know, the shadow ban and everything, we all know that. But her name again, Tyler. What, the TJ? I don't know. Do you mean the Shiny Hand channel? That's what I call it. No, it's just T. I'll show you. T Taylor, not Tyler. Taylor. I'll show you. She came on here the other day, didn't she? I just resonate with people like that, you know, like, oh, I'll show you. Capital T. This one. T Taylor. And I was watching... This one was brilliant. There's one called, 1 week ago, it says, watch before you start your day. Brilliant video. Santa Claus of the United States posting. I'll be having a look. Well, I'll have a look in a minute before I go. And the one about the us who were on the hand thing. Low maintenance and beautiful flowers. Yep. Them orchids are low maintenance, beautiful flowers. They're about to bud. The budding. And I've got some others that I've already budded. Let me see if I can find it. Not that one.
It's a little nuts out, so I don't know what.
It's called crystalline DNA
so
activation
I ask
process in
all
the
the
legs.
time
You have to
if
go
this
and
is just
scroll
for
down it.
girls,
What?
and it's pretty sunny day, so I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, it's not just my hands, it's everywhere. I've done a couple other videos, I think, where I have showed this process. It's definitely not
Hang on.
just
You can't see on here. This is what's mad about my
hands.
camera. You
I
can't see when I
can't
hold
really
it. Let me
what
see
I'm
the
taping,
hand
because
one.
once again, I'm
Here's the
in
hand.
the
This
sun,
might be
so
better.
it's
Really bad.
see when it is. I can't see what is that I'm taping.
See the shininess? Looks like glitter.
It's next level shit at this point. I can't do it justice on camera versus being here in person.
See it?
I can't. God, each one of these right now, if you focus in on them, does. Oh, it's really funny. I got this terrible headache.
Hers is quite high though. Mine's not as high as that, but you can see it. So check your palms out, people. Was eating and missed your chat. Yeah, it was just about what the ITV were putting out today, you know, saying that all the conspiracy theory, we're all conspiracy theory nutcase, but hey ho, that's our opinions, isn't it? I'm not saying they're lying, you know, I'm just saying that's our, you know, we've been researching. So, oh yeah, so it's a nice alternative because it's a bit more attention seeking but beautiful. Who's attention seeking? Go and do some researching on cute. Right, so I'll just have a look over on Twitter, and check that one. I aluminium from the chemtrails. Who knows, you know? Guess we're going to find out. Or a chemtrail something totally different. Oh, right, I thought you meant me. Sorry. Gets a bit confusing in chat sometimes. What am I looking for? Santa. Right, we have the butchers. I never see. 1 day ago I've got shadow band. 1 day ago. 1 day ago. I haven't got anything new on it. Probably been shadow band. I see you when you was. I didn't see that one. I see you when you were sleeping. I'm always watching. Oh my God. Santa, you made my day. Your followers are fiercely loyal. They wore me out. Ah, happy Thanksgiving. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. I'm going now. So, yeah, I see the shine all the time on my hands like sparkles. Ah, do you see it as well? It's bonkers, isn't it? Yeah, but I'm not in the sunlight, but I can still see it. It's like glitter. We are star people. Taylor, there are a few of them. What are you lot talking about? Who's talking to who? Ah. Oh, right. What's the indie one? I don't know who's having it. Yeah, I believe. So do I. Right, yeah. So I'm getting confused with everyone's chat now. So I'm going to go and I'll probably see you tomorrow because I could be in bed when something happens, you know, because the time difference in America. Like, we don't know what's happening with the Tiffany thing today. If he was there and we're going to see it tomorrow or on the 25th. You know what I mean? We don't know if he was coming out or it's the key thing with the mayor. I don't know. But I'm sure we'll all find out soon. Water, you little... What do you mean plant? Is that what you're saying? Orchid. And I'd just like to show you my plants are doing fabulous because I have been playing 432 Hertz music to it. So look, it's coming. It's November. See all the new little buds. This one's getting greener and greener leaves. See the new ones, bright green compared to the dark ones. And yeah, it's orchids. Orchids are my favourite flowers. They're dead easy to keep. They flower all year round. They look like they're dying and then they come back. This one's dying. Well, it's not dying. It's got 2 on. It's coming back. Because you just spray them with water. And I put little stones on saying love you. And distilled water I give them. And look at this one. Beautiful. So, Dad, if you're listening, just get me an orchid for Christmas. That's fine. Cheap from Morrison's. So, yeah. So, nice buds. Yeah, all coming back. Love. My favourite flowers are orchids. Favourite. So I think if I had a guy, I'd be like, don't buy me flowers, buy me a plant, because then it's still growing. Don't buy me flowers that you've cut. Buy me a plant, buy me an orchid. I'd be very happy. Very, very happy. Wow, I've been looking around for orchids for the bathrooms. I get mine from Morrison's. They're quite good in Morrison's. They're all from Morrison's in the UK. They're brilliant. Dead easy to look for. Spritz them. I just spritz them with a bit of water. They don't need like watering a lot at all. And they're brilliant. And then they die off. The flowers fall off and you think, oh, they're not coming back. And then they do. You keep loving them. They come back. If they're cheap, I'll get you two. They are cheap, Dad. You can get ones for £7, ones for £8. Sometimes they're £5 in a pot. So there you go. I need more orchids around the house. The cheap, Dad. Have you ever seen a lady slipper orchid? Oh, I don't know. I bought one a few years ago. Are they the big ones in a tree stump and it still lives? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Anyway, I'm going now. So smell you later, people. Bye. Where we go one, we go all.